So we've displayed some very simple inequalities, and now we're going to look at solving problems to get some idea of how to display this value x from a tricky equation. So we've got an inequation here, or an inequality, where we've got some function of x related to some number. Now actually you already know how to solve these. If we replace this with an equal sign, you've done that thousands of times. So actually you know all the correct steps here. We need to get this x all by itself, so we're going to undo or get rid of or annihilate or destroy whatever's here using the appropriate operations. So we're going to get rid of this positive 27, adding 27 here, by subtracting 27 from the inequality. So we write that to remind ourselves with our punctuation. That leaves behind 5x. This symbol doesn't change. And then over here, we had 12 before, but we're taking away 27, or 12 subtract 27 is negative 15. So x isn't by itself yet, so we're not done. What's being done to it? Multiplied by 5. So to get rid of multiplied by 5, we're going to divide by 5, which is its inverse. So dividing that by 5 leaves us with an x. The symbol stays the same. Dividing this by 5 leaves us with negative 3. So we now clearly know that this inequation is saying that x is larger than or equal to negative 3. On a number line we would have negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0. That's something resembling a line. And x is in this direction, and it's a fully filled circle because it's got the or equals. So this is where x is from that inequation. And just like with the equations you've solved, inequalities can also have more than 3 terms in, and we have to use all our techniques correctly here. So as I've mentioned before, we need to get rid of the least pleasant thing. Here it's the subtracting 5a's. So we add 5a's to both sides. That leaves us with 3 is greater than 7a take 18. Notice the 18 doesn't change because that hasn't got any a's. We're not adding 5, we're adding 5a's. So the quantity of a's is what's changing. We'll add this 18 to both sides. And that gets us 21 is greater than 7a. A still not by itself, so we will divide by 7. And that gets us 3 again. A lot of 3's in this video. Now notice that this is actually the other way around from what we're used to. Everything we've seen so far is had the letter written first. That's not actually a problem. Just remember that here a is at the small end, so a is smaller than 3. Even though 3 is bigger than a is what it says. That's the same as a being smaller than 3. So our number line there it is. 3 is there. A is smaller than that, so it's this direction. Now do we colour this one in? Is 3 allowed? Or 3 is not greater than 3, so 3 is not allowed, so this is not coloured in. And that's that done. There's no new techniques there, it's just putting them in a new place, adding them with an old technique. So enjoy mixing those together and have fun with these questions. See ya.